Good morning. Marcia here. Welcome to my little video today. I have been praying a lot about the God My Girlfriends community, how we can help one another, how we can grow together, and how I personally can maybe share some thoughts that are going in my head. It's so hard for me to sit down and type out a post. I'm a much better talker. Well, some might disagree, but it's easier to just talk and share my heart rather than trying to type it all out. So one of the things I'm going to try to do this year is make a weekly video, possibly on Tuesday mornings, and try to share my heart a little bit, talk a little bit about what's going on around us and how we can maybe deal with it in a healthy way, give you some news with the God and My Girlfriends community, and just hopefully inspire you a little bit. So most of you know that I do a morning time. That's my morning reading, spiritual time. Sometimes it's Bible study. Sometimes it's reading inspiring books. Sometimes it's a lot of prayer. I kind of check in with my soul every morning, and I'm like, okay, what do I need today? And I let my soul lead me to God. And so I, first of all, want to just share with you a couple of things that in my study this morning jumped out at me as we are dealing with a lot of difficult times in the world. Many of you have reached out today to talk about how worried you are for the future with our new president. They say that the past is the best indicator for the future, and a lot of you did not do well under President Trump's leadership the first time around, and so you're assuming that it's going to be terrible again these next 4 years. And there are some indicators that are troubling for sure. But, and I'll talk as a Christian, but I think it would apply to any religion. We are taught to be like Christ, which is to bring light and love to the world. And we've always had to do that, no matter who's in charge. There's always been things, darkness to fight against. There's always been hate to fight against. So really, our job has not changed, even though President Trump is president. What we may have to do is change a little bit ourselves. And I was reading in a book this morning by Rachel Held Evans called Searching for Sunday. And something kind of jumped out at me that I want to share with you. She was talking about cynicism. She said, I can't begin to heal until I've acknowledged my pain. And I can't acknowledge my pain until I've kicked my dependence on cynicism. A lot of us are in pain. We're hurting. Cynicism is a powerful anesthetic we use to numb ourselves to pain, but which also, by its nature, numbs us to truth and joy. Grief is healthy. Even anger can be healthy, but numbing ourselves with cynicism is an effort to avoid feeling those things is not. I'm going to read that again. But numbing ourselves with cynicism in an effort to avoid feeling those things is not. When we just get cynical and skeptical and we just dive into that place, it's not healthy for us. And I'm, as an Enneagram 9, I tend to go to my 6 wing. That's not healthy. I get very skeptical and cynical. So that jumped out at me today. It may not be a word for you, but maybe it is. So I think what we have to do is surround ourselves with people that are light and that are love, And then encourage the fruits of the Spirit in all of us: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control, and compassion. No matter what we're faced with, that's our job. No matter who is president, that's our job. So I'm going to really try to not be cynical and skeptical. The truth be told, I probably won't be paying a lot of attention to politics unless I have to. You know, it's like that line of not wanting to bury your head in the sand, but you also need to be aware of what's going on. But we don't fight hate with hate. We don't fight like Martin Luther King. Yesterday I was reading a lot about his life and legacy, and always reread the letter from Birmingham jail. We have to fight with love, sisters. We do. And so I hope that helps you guys a little bit. But I would love to know, how are you guys dealing with the new president today? Are you happy about it? Are you hopeful? Are you scared? I think I'm hearing a little bit of everything. But just hang in there. We're together. A group of us are all meeting this week for our first God My Girlfriend's retreat, and I'm so excited. And there's 15 of us. We actually have room for 16. So if there's someone out there that's just like free this weekend and wants to join the retreat, you can go to God and My Girlfriend's ministries.org, go to events, go to the retreat tab, and learn a little bit about it. But it's going to be a really cool weekend. So I'm going to just end today with a little blessing that I read out of, my friend Ramona got me this book, To Bless the Space Between Us, and I've been reading it in the morning, and it's so beautiful. But this is my blessing for you guys today. May I have the courage today to live the life that I would love, to postpone my dream no longer, but do at last what I came here for, and waste my heart on fear no more. Don't be afraid, sisters. There is still a lot of light and love in this world. And I think that together we can make a difference. So God bless you guys. I'll see you next week.